to the Big 12 on the field of 68 after dark. Chris Childers with Jarrell McNeil and Randolph Childress. The Big 12, different looking league this year. You know, Oklahoma and Texas out of it. You had a lot of the Pac-12 join the league, but Houston on top. Some of the the old hat, Houston, Iowa State, 1-2 right now in that league. Arizona also tied for second place at 6-1 with Iowa State. Kansas, Texas Tech right behind them. Houston 7-0. I think they held Utah to like 36 points last night. Are they the team that's going to win the league, Randolph Childress, or is it someone else?
I hate to go against Houston because I think they'll be right there. Um, I think it's only though it goes back to, like I said before, in the SEC with Auburn, Alabama, is Iowa State and it's Houston. I think it's one of those two teams. Um, right now, I'm stuck. To be honest, I think it's those two. If I had to pick one, I'd say Iowa State right now. But I'm not. Don't put a gun to my head because I'm flipping.
Yeah.
I'm coin flipping. I may wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna say Houston.
Yeah.
It's literally like that. It's like the difference in who wins this league to me is like if someone gets the flu, right? Like if the flu happens or something through the roster and it costs them a game or something crazy like that. They're two teams because they're so similar. They're two really good defensive teams that are really good on the offensive end. And when you combine those two teams, I think they'll separate from the rest of the league.
Fabulous coaches. When you look at Otzelberger, when you look at Kelvin Sampson, are you going with one of them as your team as well, Jarrell, to win the Big 12?
Yeah, I officially planted my flag on the Iowa State bandwagon a couple weeks ago. So I gotta stay true to my pick, man. They've been impressive. Obviously, like we said, it's hard to ever just try to discount Houston. I think like that they won't be in the mix. So we know it's gonna come down probably to the last couple of games, and Houston is gonna be in the running as well too. But man, Iowa State has showed me a lot. I feel like they can win a multitude of ways, and they got a ton of firepower. And I think that when it comes down to them in Houston, that's the part I think puts them over the edge or gives them the edge a little bit. It's just that I feel like they got a little bit more firepower offensively than Houston. Houston obviously hangs their hat on the defensive end, and so does Iowa State. But those guards, man, and then Joshua Jefferson and Big Jackson in the middle, man, and then Momchilovich when he comes back or when he gets healthy or whatever, like it's crazy, man. They got a lot of different ways it can go, man.
Both teams are on the
Yeah,
road this weekend. So we're gonna learn a lot about them, and I think Houston has the tougher road, right? With at Kansas and at West Virginia. So, two ranked opponents. Do they give one back to the pack and come back a game or two? We'll find out. But I don't think anybody debates those are the two best teams, and they're two of the better teams in the country. I mean, Houston is a lot better. They're probably the best team that no one's talking about from a national perspective. I think that's because of the way they started and how they lost to the quality opponents early in the year.
I feel like that's kind of been an MO with Houston. I'm picking Houston to be that team. Defense, Calvin Sampson, need I say more? I mean, I trust him. They've done it. They've been that team. But I love Otzelberger, but I just think Houston's going to be that team when it's all said and done who gets that one seed in the Big 12 tournament. Let's take a break.